It was told me that Jermell Charlo won $5 million, and I seen that he said he won $10 million to fight Jaron Ennis. Now he wants $10 million, and it's just to the point, like, you heard not much about him and Errol Spence fight. They probably both want 10, but the rumor was he wanted 5 to come back. Now he wants 10. My thing is this ain't, you was never worth 10. I can't even say this wasn't 2013, 14. He's never generated $10 million, bro. He's never generated that type of money. He's never been that name. That's the crazy thing about it, is that him, Errol, Danny, all Keith want these. Y'all never reached that status. Y'all never reached that. Y'all never was big. No Diddy. Y'all never was popular. Y'all never was popping. What Pab say? I ain't popping. I'm what's popular. Y'all never been that, bro. Y'all wasn't Tyson. Y'all wasn't Holyfield. Y'all wasn't Ali. Y'all wasn't Oscar. Y'all wasn't Mayweather. Y'all wasn't 10% of that. Al Haymon really made them think. He really made them think that they were in the ball game. They was in the league of superstar. Y'all not. Y'all ain't did $1 million. Y'all ain't did $1 million. Y'all ain't did that. Y'all ain't did it. So now they sitting there like they got seniority. They ain't got no seniority in the game, bro. They ain't did nothing. Only niggas moving units in Pimp Juice and us. They not moving no units. They ain't making no money. Let's keep it a bean. Y'all never was him. So to sit there and say, I want 10 million, Boost still fighting at the hometown. So this is the prime example of the pump fake. Well, I'm gonna call them out, but I really don't want to fight them. That's what they do, bruh. That's what they do. Call out fights, and they supposed to fight each other. They want too much money. The money ain't there. When the money ain't there, they just let you know you're not there. So to say I want 10 to fight, man, sit your ass down. If Jermell and Errol never fight again, who cares? They never gave us the fights we really wanted to see from them. Errol did. He could fought Crawford. But when it came to Jermell, we never got the Hurd fight. They just didn't do enough. They believe the sweet lies and alibis or lullabies from Al Haymon, bro. All the guys y'all was supposed to fight, whether it was Keith, Sean, Danny, Hurd, you know what I'm saying? Andrade, you was trying to find a way to make those fights. And whoever else was at the division, I can't even remember. At 54. You should have ran through all of them. You should have ran through all of them. But guess what? When everything go behind, they go to Showtime and you leave HBO and they go behind the paywall, there's no way y'all can demand this money, bro. So why call a guy out and you want, and then Greg can say, well, it's a chess. It ain't no chess move. Eddie don't have no money. Boost don't generate no money. Turkey ain't fucking with him. He ain't fucking with him like that, so the money ain't there. Even that money, he gon' like if him and Virgil fight Jaron, and the money that Turkey was gonna put up for that fight, they can't generate that money. Golden Boy is a third-rate promotional company. It's the Tubi of boxing promoters. Eddie Hearn is a second-rate promotional. They can't generate the money. That fight will not sell out unless they fight at a very small venue. And it ain't like, oh, it's an intimate Dave Chappelle small venue where we can charge extremely high ticket prices for it, and we can still make out a good or a great gate with a small. No, it's not that type of party. It's a party. It's a party. It's not that type of party, bro. This is what happened when you don't put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Early on. So what happened when you put these guys behind an exclusive paywall, whether it's the Zone, whether it's Showtime. This is what happened. They started looking for money that they ain't worth $5 million. Niggas ain't worth nothing, bro. They should pay, these niggas should pay people to sign autographs at they liquor store. Y'all should be paying them. They sit there, oh man, you know, I remember Lazarus was saying, oh, Earl in good shape, man. Niggas finished. I agree with him. He need to sit there and do a fight at home and go away. If they have these high financial expectations to fight, it ain't there. It ain't there, homie. Just do a farewell fight and be done with it. Goodbye. When I say goodbye, girl. It's over with my Jackson 5 boys. So when we started, like I said before, it never made no sense to me. That's how I knew boxing was a scam. Especially Eddie was like, oh, the fighters make more than the promoter. You out your rabbit ass mind. Because if that was the case, if the fighters actually took home the lion's share of the shit, they would make the biggest and best fights because the promoters would have to eat what the fighters kill. They don't. They've been stealing from y'all dumbasses. They've been taking the money off top that the network giving. They've been putting their hand in y'all back pocket and squeezing y'all ass cheeks. Piggity bank, whatever 50 said. They've been fucking y'all raw. Because it never made no sense by no business model not to give what the fans want. Supply and demand. All they've been doing is finessing y'all the whole time. And now y'all think you're bigger, but to me, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all nothing. Y'all not even most of y'all not even Hall of Famers. Most of y'all not even Hall of Famers. Jermell real talk because he got undisputed, but he ain't no Hall of Famer for real. What the fuck has he done but lose? He didn't move up and conquer another guy. Best win for Jermell Charlo. What? Castanos? He didn't do shit. He went undisputed, but he ain't move up and conquer weight classes. This motherfucker 20 years later still crying about 54. Why don't you move up and fight Lara and Janovic or one of them dudes or Carlos Adames and really stamp yourself as a 2-division champion? Try to be 3. You ain't no Marvin Hagler. They want to use Marvin Hagler as the benchmark. He had 40-something fights before, 44, 45 fights before he won the title. What are we talking about? So what was the incentive to move up? If they robbed you in the UK and you had to go back to the UK at 168. He had Duran come to him, Leonard come to him, Hearns come to him, Mugabe come to him. Most of y'all won't even have 40-something fights, the 44 fights in general. So stop using them as the benchmark, bruh. $10 million to fight Boost. Boost don't even generate 10 cents. Can't throw that on pay-per-view. Honestly, you can't throw that on pay-per-view. Nobody at 54 generates that money. Nobody. You can't even get $5 million. You and Boost fight, y'all won't even generate $5 million from TV revenue. It's not. You're not it. He ain't it. You ain't it. Tag nigga. They got this mindset of like modern women where money is just supposed to fall from the sky into your motherfucking back pocket. You have to eat what you kill. That's funny. These niggas really think y'all didn't do nothing. Shit is wild to me, dog. Don't call nobody out if you ask for a certain amount of money, because I consider that a duck. And if Jermell, Jamal, Errol, Danny, Keith, if they never fought again, Caleb Plant could be included. We would not care, bro. We would not care. We would not care if the whole roster, David Benavidez, is about to get knocked the fuck out. Telling you, yard. Junkyard dog. Benavidez knock yard. I'm believing in yard, bro. But hey, that's all I had to say, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Peace.